Hey, this is Garry Dean from PremiumCustomDetailing.com in Tampa, Florida. I'm here today to show you how to properly remove love bugs from the front of your vehicle. Now, the problem with love bugs is that they etch into the clear coat. It's actually the female and her egg sac that are the acidic parts of the love bugs. They are what create the love bug etchings when left on too long. Now, the problem isn't with the love bugs getting on your car, it's that you leave them there. When the love bugs are left on your vehicle for an excess of 12 plus hours, they begin to etch into the clear coat. Now obviously that's not a good deal because that's not repairable. You actually have to have the vehicle repainted once the love bug has etched into the clear coat. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the Ultima Waterless Wash Plus and the Waterless Wash Plus Concentrate. So I've used a half an ounce to 22 ounces of water in this bottle of the Waterless Wash Concentrate, and what I'm going to do first is to just saturate the love bugs so that this solution can break them up a little bit and soften it so that they're easier to remove. Then I'm going to do a rinseless wash and actually remove everything. Now, the thing to remember with love bugs is that you don't want to use a scouring pad from the kitchen. You also don't really want to use Dawn dish detergent or anything like that because it's too aggressive. You don't want to strip off your wax or sealant, but you may have to get the love bugs properly and completely removed from the surface of the paint. The other thing to remember is that if you keep your car up properly with a wax or a sealant, those are going to help to resist the love bugs from etching into the clear coat. Now, it doesn't prevent them from doing that, but it gives you a little bit more buffer time between the time that they get on the clear coat and the time that you remove them, so that you don't have to worry about the acid from the love bugs getting into your clear coat and creating a nasty mess. So the first part to this thing is to just saturate all the love bugs. You can see those, they're all stuck on the paint. It's really nasty. Love bugs are no fun. Big nasty mess. So they get everywhere. They create a nasty mess, and you want to definitely get those off. They get on your mirrors, on your windshield, everywhere. So the best thing to do is to remove them as soon as you can. So I'm gonna just get them all saturated with the Waterless Wash Plus and give that a minute to dwell while I get my bucket ready for the rinseless wash. Get them nice and soaked, and give them, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. You generally want to do this out of the sun if you can. Give them a few minutes to break down and soften up before you go trying to scrub them off. But you can see they're all over the windshield. It's just a nasty mess. Nobody likes to deal with it, but you have to. You have got to get them off your vehicle. If you don't have a waterless wash concentrate or a waterless wash in general, you could use some soapy water in a spray bottle to help you soften up the love bug guts and remove them properly versus using a scouring pad or some other abrasive brush or anything like that that's going to scratch the paint. Because obviously we're trying to save the paint from the acid and the love bugs and to not damage it by doing it the correct way. So the second part, after you've sprayed down the love bugs for them to soften up, would be to use the Waterless Wash Concentrate by Ultima as a rinseless wash. Now, I filled up a bucket with 3 gallons of water. You use the proportioner bottle and fill it up to 1 ounce of product to 3 gallons of water. So then you put the 1 ounce of product in the 3 gallons of water, and with 2 to 4 microfibers you can wash and dry the paint instead of getting out your water hose, buckets, wash mitts, and all of that. This actually saves a lot of time, and in most cases it's equally as safe or safer than doing a traditional wash. It's not a replacement for a traditional wash, but it does allow you to save time and get your vehicle cleaned safer than a regular waterless wash, but it's kind of an in-between between a waterless wash and a traditional wash. So I've soaked the front down, I've soaked the mirrors down, I've added my waterless wash concentrate, 1 ounce of product to 3 gallons of water. I'm gonna grab 2 microfiber towels now. Now, the way you remove the love bugs from the vehicle is to use a microfiber towel or several, depending on how saturated your towel gets with the bugs. Now, what you want to do is you'll dip 2 towels in the rinseless wash solution. You'll wring out 1 towel and fold it into 4s like this for the drying towel. The other towel stays in the solution. That's your washing towel. What I generally recommend with that is, to make sure it's very saturated, you just lay it on the paint surface, and you don't rub into the paint really hard. What you're doing is trying to just remove those love bugs. So just give it a light push over the surface. When you find a love bug, you can feel them through your microfiber. Now, microfibers can be found either through my website, premiumcustomdetailing.com, or you can get microfibers even at your local big box store. It doesn't matter where you get them from. Microfiber is what you need to use. If it's a product in the kitchen, leave it in the kitchen. It needs to stay there. Products that are designed for your vehicle say automotive on them somewhere or somehow. So you want to keep going across the surface of the paint, finding the love bugs with your fingers and gently rubbing them with the microfiber towel. Make sure when you get them on your microfiber, before dipping it back in the solution, you just try to rub them off. If there's too many on the towel, disregard the towel and get yourself another one. This one's clean enough to go back in the solution. I'll dip it in the solution and go back over it again. You want to use microfiber towels, not your t-shirt, not your dish towel. Microfiber is the way to do this properly so that you do not damage your paint. The whole purpose of removing these love bugs from the surface of the paint is so that you are protecting your investment in your vehicle, making your paint look better, and you are really protecting your resale value. And nobody wants to see nasty love bug etchings. These love bugs got here this morning. They haven't even been there for 3 hours, and I'm removing them. Now, if you stay on top of this, it should only take you, I don't know, 20 minutes out of your day to remove these love bugs from the surface of the vehicle. It always works best in the shade, so if you can find a shaded spot, great, do that. If not, do it in the sun. Just make sure that whatever solution you're using, whether it's a waterless wash solution or a spray bottle with soapy water in it, just make sure that if you're using a detergent soap, which I would recommend highly against, you're going to have to reapply your wax or sealant on the surface of the paint after you remove the love bugs, because the detergent soap will strip all of that away. If you're going to use a waterless wash concentrate or a rinseless wash, that would be the best, or a regular traditional wash with a soapy bucket of water, that works too. Make sure it's a pH balanced soap so that you don't have to reapply your wax or sealant. The best thing to do would be, when you remove your love bugs, to use the Ultima Paint Guard Plus, which is a wipe-on, walk-away sealant, to reapply the sealant and the protection to the surface of the paint after you remove the love bugs. Now that I've removed all the love bugs from the surface of the paint, it's safe now to disregard these towels, and you want to go ahead and disregard the water and the waterless wash solution that's in the bucket. Get new stuff to work with to wash the vehicle. You don't want to continue on with your detail with contaminated water. I mean, I removed a bunch of love bugs, and who knows what acidic properties those love bugs have that's going to contaminate our wash bucket. So disregard that, start fresh, and go from there.